So, as with nearly everything in quarantine, playing being in band at home has a few upsides and a few downsides. I'd say the biggest upside is probably you get to do a bigger variety of stuff. So, like this year, we've been trying out Soundtrap and smart music, and we probably wouldn't be able to do that normally if we were just in class together. But then the biggest downside is definitely we don't get to play together, so our sound is limited and our camaraderie is limited, and it's just a little less fun overall.
Surprisingly, during a year where it's not really the most fun in the world and it's pretty horrible, if I'll put 2020 that way, it's been horrible. But band has been kind of, a good spot for me because I just like playing my instrument during this.
Okay, what is it like to be a band kid at home? It is not like normal band at all. Nothing compares to a normal band.
People have had not good microphones, ones that are too hot or loud, or just don't sound that great. I'd rather be in person, but honestly, right now, I would rather not be in person. Thank God, though, that a vaccine's going to come out soon.
I have currently been trying to figure out some problems to make sure my siblings don't interrupt me every 10 seconds when I'm in school. That is still a work in progress, but I'm working on it.
But we do have our distractions, like my dog. She can be a little distracting sometimes when I'm trying to do work. I just really like it. I don't know. Playing as a band, even if we don't get to see each other, it's still really fun to hear everybody, but we don't get the community sense, which is one thing I miss about being in the band room, is the sense of community with everybody.
I've just been practicing here at my desk and on smart music. My flute playing can be pretty loud in our quiet house, and so I oftentimes have to ask my family who's working downstairs and doing school downstairs if it's going to be a problem.
Regular band is all about the community you build playing with other people and the great sounds you make and how every day you show up and you play a song and just feel like it better every single day. But when you're online, you don't hear anybody else but yourself. But it's not bad, online band, definitely not bad. It's just totally different. It's like a whole different class, really.
Just school in general, it's been really different this year.
It's really a lot more like practicing than actual band, which is kind of unfortunate. However, I have been really enjoying music over quarantine, more like listening to it rather than actually playing it. But I have been trying to cover one of my favorite pop songs on the baritone. It sounds a little funny because it's not like how it's supposed to be played, but it's fun.
Hello, my name is Nathaniel Owen, and I play trombone. For me, practicing at school is not too different from practicing at home. I do have a lot more time, as I'm stuck in my house, to just practice normally. Overall, I'd say it's a positive improvement for me to practice at home versus practicing at school.
Hi BHS, or anyone who may be watching. I'm Chloe, and I'm a part of the band here at the high school. I know online school is not the funnest thing to be living through right now, and let me tell you, it's a struggle. For all the instrument players out there, we feel your pain. Practicing with sibling interruptions, rooms with terrible acoustics, and parents who don't want to hear anything louder than a mezzo piano can be infuriating. But it's almost winter break. Keep trudging on, and happy holidays.
I just don't really, honestly, I don't really like it. I just really prefer to just go into class with my instrument, being ready to play with the whole band. So
a lot of what band is for me is sort of like a social thing.
When I practice around the house, my family knows it's for school, so they're fine with it, and they have no problems with it as long as it's not doing other Zoom calls.
And then I can also record whenever I want, wherever I want. For example, I'm on a trip and I brought my saxophone, so I'm going to be doing some recordings here. Some things that have gotten me through this period have been my friends, definitely, I love them.
Feels different than when you're usually practicing in band class, because you're not thinking about you're putting stuff together with people. You're thinking of it as just you playing by yourself. A couple things that's kept me sane at home has been playing video games during the lockdown with my friends.
And I'd say the only thing keeping me sane is actually more music, and that would be my synthesizer and my keyboard, which you can barely see. Anyways, I've been spending a lot of time on that, and it's been really, really fun.
Something I like about band this year is that concert band is actually one of my more relaxing classes. So I can kind of like get on the Zoom class and like relax and have fun. And I don't have to worry about turning in as much work as my other classes. I've learned a lot about technology and I've had to like adapt to the environment. I'm also looking forward to the new area, the new band room to play in.
So I guess I could say that band hasn't been easy this year, with constant interruptions with parents, siblings, friends, like texting you or...
This year's band experience has definitely been really different from anything I've ever experienced. You don't have much motivation to just sit by yourself and practice a piece because you're just like in your room and you think you're bothering the rest of your family because they're trying to do things. And there's just like a lot of distractions, I guess.
About every day feels like doing the same thing over and over again. It's, it's okay, but, I try to have as much fun as I can with my friends online, but it's kind of hard.